So what we're using here is ground penetrating radar. It uses FM radio waves just like on your cell phones. We're putting those waves into the ground and they reflect off changes in the subsurface. So often we're looking for layers and those layers can get disturbed. So in cases like this, we're looking for potential burials. Just like we work on Holocaust sites, we're looking for similar type of features that are disturbed. And from those disturbances, we can pass on that information to our colleagues that we work with. Okay. So the best thing we can do, the radar system and the ERT system doesn't find the burials. You have to do excavations. Okay. So what we can do is take sites and say, this is not a good site to excavate because we don't see disturbances, and this site is better to excavate because we see some of those disturbances. Because a large part of the problem in any archaeological or excavation work is trying to eliminate the areas that most likely are not, don't have sites in those locations. So our final report that we were going to discuss will talk about areas that have more potential or less potential for excavations in the future. Well, there's a variety of different tools or technologies that are always improving, but it's just like your cell phone. Your cell phone is only going to work as good as the cell network. Right? And so for this, we have the best tools with the equipment that we have here. It's not going to improve significantly more.
Yeah, so we're doing electrical resistivity tomography, and that entails putting a steel electrode in the ground every 50 centimeters. And then we inject current at different spacings, and this allows us to image below our feet by at least 6 meters here. And what it can tell you is, it tells you a bit of what the material is below your feet. So if the electricity can flow very well, it's more like silts and clays, and then if it's resistive and there's less electricity that can flow, it's more like something like gravel or coarser grain material. And then, but it can also be other material as well, like if it's disturbed material, then it's kind of full of air and it's a little bit more loose. That'll be resistive as well. So what we get in our data is a cross-section along the whole cable that we lay out. And then we can see different zones that are resistive, which might be disturbed and a zone of interest.